of all, you got the bye. So what did you do during that time of the break?
During the bye, I was just mainly trying to watch my teammates, see how they do. But at the same time, I was still working, getting sprints in, stance of motion, lots and lots of jump rope. Mainly just trying to get my feet to move as fast as possible, so I was ready.
Take us through the match. It got pretty tight there at the end.
Yeah. So, first round, since I had a bye, I went and watched their match, like his first round match, to see what he'd do. And I knew the cradle was coming, so my whole goal was just try to defend that as much as possible, but still be able to score my points.
So you made the decision in the offseason to stay on the boys' side of things this year, and you're back to the second straight year, and you're a top 8 seed. So talk about that decision and what your goal is this week.
My decision was for me to get better. Like, I'm not, and nothing against the girls. The girls are great, but for me, my whole goal is to get as much competition as possible. And I feel like more competition's on the boys' side for me, since that's what I've done my whole life. All
right, well, keep up the good work. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, guys, that is Rihanna Utterback. I know we were.
What's up?
The ceiling.
I wanted to kind of follow up on that last question he was asking you. What's the season been like for you?
This season's been kind of hectic with everything, like wrestling boys, doing what I love, doing boys to give me tougher competition. Not saying there's not tough competition with girls, but this is what I've done my whole life, so it just, I feel like there's more competition for me since I've wrestled with them my whole life.
Yeah, and I feel like talking to your coach earlier in the year that it was a pretty quick and easy decision for you when he brought it up to you.
For me, yeah, because this is what I've always wanted to do. I've wanted to be up here with the boys. Ever since I was little, it was always the dream to become one of the only girls to actually place here. Is one of the big goals here today for this weekend and for the tournament.
Yeah, how old, you had to have been pretty young when Megan Black did it, right? Way back when?
Yeah, I was probably just starting middle school, or elementary, so.
Yeah, do you remember watching that at all, or too young maybe?
So I was actually in the room quite a bit with Megan. Megan actually helped show me that I can do this, because she did it, that I can do it too.
Yeah.
She's one of my great supporters.
Absolutely. Wrestling boys, you said it makes you tougher competition. Where do you feel like you've grown the most just having to go through this season as opposed to the girls' season?
I feel like most boys are stronger than us girls.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. So I feel like it's making me stronger as a person, wrestling stronger opponents. Just like constantly working, constantly have to keep going. And it's tiring, but it's good competition and stuff to show me that I can do the same thing any of these boys can do, and I'm just as strong as all of them.
Yeah. Are there certain positions where guys are maybe stronger, or is it just kind of an overall thing?
I think it's overall, but mainly on top because they have more muscle, more leverage to turn you and stuff, or on your feet for throws and stuff.
Yeah, and in what ways? I mean, it seems like maybe emphasis on technique to try and counteract that for you.
Yeah, so my big thing is try to keep quickness in my technique good, because I know I have the technique. It's just I just gotta outwork them with my technique to their strengths.
100%. I know that placing at this tournament, obviously you hold it in very high regard, but girls state champ last year, you wrestle routinely on the national circuit and, go to all those big national competitions. What would this mean? How would this compare to maybe some of the other big tournaments you've been to?
Some of the other big tournaments are good, and I feel like that's great, but to say that I placed at boys state in Iowa, one of the only girls to do it, would be amazing. More than just nationally.
Yeah.
Because everybody knows nationally, everybody can do whatever. But here it's only Iowa kids. And to show that I'm one of the top Iowa kids would be great.
Have you experienced any criticism for continuing to wrestle on the boys' side this year?
At the beginning of the season, we did have some people saying that I should be on the boys, that I should be wrestling girls since they sang shit and everything. But I'm doing what I want to do. This is my decision, and I just had everybody supporting me. So it's great to see all the support, but there has been some people. But my thing is, I just don't listen. They can think their own opinion, and I'll go with my decision.
Has it been weird to kind of explain to people like how you're able to do this?
Yeah, it hasn't been really weird. It's just so they understand what I did and how I did it. Since I'm the only girl in Sigourney as a high schooler so far, that I had the decision what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Here in the next year or two, I will probably have to go back to girls because we have some 8th and 7th graders coming up that are girls. So, but everybody thinks that, oh, we did this because making the other girls wrestle boys or this and that, but that wasn't it. It was only me. I made the decision. And if we had other girls in high school this year, I totally would have went with girls so that they can also compete. But it was just the better decision for me in my season without having any other girls on our team this year.
100%.